10 years ago, I went on a diocesan pilgrimage to the Holy Land. It was a most memorable event, not just for me, but for every pilgrim. I remember the buzz on the aeroplane when we were coming home, and people saying, "What can we do? What can we do? What can we do to help?" And out of this came Friends of the Holy Land, which, as you will have guessed, is now celebrating its 10th anniversary. Friends of the Holy Land has grown in those 10 years because it is such an important appeal that is made by Friends of the Holy Land to support our friends, our fellow Christians in the Holy Land. Friends of the Holy Land has branched and grown. It's now a strongly ecumenical charity, and it's well led and very purposeful in its objectives. How do we support our fellow Christians who live in such a complex, difficult situation with many, many practical obstacles to overcome in their everyday lives? We pray for them. We help people to understand their plight, and we make positive, closely focused financial and material contributions to help them on. The projects that Friends of the Holy Land do are on the ground. They're fundamental things like a small housing project, or helping people to trade their olive wood goods, like, for example, this statue of the Good Shepherd. This was given to me the last time I was in the Holy Land, and it really is a typical and beautiful piece of olive wood carving. One of the things that the people near Bethlehem are really skilled at. And we help with the promotion and sale of these. And there are many other ways too, in which Friends of the Holy Land makes a difference in people's lives. I thank Friends of the Holy Land for so much that they do. But especially I want to say a word of thanks for the way in which Friends of the Holy Land promote and encourage pilgrimages, groups of us to go to the Holy Land, to go to Bethlehem, to go and be among the Christian communities in that very, very difficult part of the world. Our presence is so encouraging, and it also helps to underpin aspects of their economy. So pilgrimages are an important part of the work, and nobody need be anxious about being safe. Care is taken, and these are absolutely wonderful places to visit. The places where Jesus walked, where he talked, where he performed the miracles, from which our faith grows. So thank you, Friends of the Holy Land, for the pilgrimages. So congratulations and thanks to all those who are already supporters and generous contributors to this work of Friends of the Holy Land. And if you're listening and watching this and want to know a bit more and maybe want to contribute, it's easy to get in touch. Just call out, Friends of the Holy Land, please, and they'll be there at your side, welcoming your contributions too. I thank all those who run Friends in the Holy Land and how they have taken it in a very professional way in these last 10 years. And I hope the next 10 years will see this great charity thrive and so many people benefit from it. Thank you very much indeed.